We back at it again.
For the culture.
I'm a big fan of culture.
We're really high.
For the culture. My God.
Shout out to culture.
For the culture podcast.
Type.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
It's a pleasure to be here.
We are back to For the Culture podcast, and we're fortunate to have the one and only Anthony, owner of Anthony Tacos, here with us today. Man, welcome aboard, Anthony. How you
Thank
been?
you. I'm good. I'm well.
Oh, man, that's good, man. Appreciate you coming, brother.
Most definitely.
Man,
Thank
it's
you.
a
Thank you
huge
for having
honor.
me.
I know how busy you are. I know how demanding your food is, and
Right,
people
right.
lined up. So I want to thank the people, too, for allowing Anthony to be here.
Right.
Because
Give me some time off.
yeah, that's So, man, I look like Tuesday's the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, man. I didn't want to take the time. You got any shout outs you want to send out, before we get started?
Man, shout out to all of our customers, all our followers across all the social media platforms. Shout out to the culture.
Appreciate
And shout out
you.
to Fire Films and the whole pod.
Oh, man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we're going to get into it then.
Let's do
Are
it.
you ready?
Yeah.
So, man, Anthony, when did you first realize tacos, serving tacos to the people was something you could be passionate about?
Man. The first time I realized that I could be passionate about it, man, early on in 2020. Yeah, I tasted
Well,
the
you was
tacos
at
for
high
the first
school
time.
then, though.
Nah,
okay.
in 2020. I don't look that young. That's wild. Yeah, about 6 years ago.
Wow.
6 years ago, I started in my front yard selling tacos. Man, they were too good not to sell.
Right.
My friends got a taste of them, and they're like, "You need to sell these."
Wow.
Yeah, so we've been going strong.
100%.
For sure.
6 years strong.
Yep.
Man, so where do you learn how to cook?
Man, just being in the kitchen. I was always right next to my mom's.
Okay.
Any way I could help.
Right.
Always right next to my grandma.
Yes, sir.
Not afraid to do anything, try anything.
So you did it all.
Yeah.
Handmade tortillas, the whole nine.
Yeah. Flour
Making
tortillas
salsa.
was like my stuff when I was young, for sure. A lot of my brothers too. I mean, we'll grab it right off the stove. Like, let me get the first one. But that's our stuff.
So you was the taster.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love it. I know mom and grandma is excited to see
Yeah.
that their recipes.
They're very proud.
Oh, no doubt, man.
Well,
I'd be
the
proud,
recipe is mine.
What?
Yeah,
So
the
you didn't
recipe
take
is
that
mine.
from grandma and mom?
No, not necessarily.
Wow, you enhanced it.
I did. I
Okay.
definitely did. Some of the things that they do and the love that they put into it, and I just took it to a level more disciplined level and more like just measured out. Like every
Right.
single time, I'm doing it the same every time because their food be coming out different every time. Like they just throw it in there. You know what I mean? Try different stuff, but yeah, I like to just be like on top
Man,
of it
yes,
the
sir.
same every single
Consistency.
time. Consistency. Yeah.
And that's how, of course, you earned your stripes. And
Yeah.
man, that's why people keep coming, because they know each time they come,
For sure.
it's going to taste the same
Most
each and
definitely.
every time.
Most definitely.
Oh, man, I know you got a lot of moms and grandmas upset at you then.
Hey, they love it too. I'll be nervous. Those are my only customers. I'll be nervous for like the older generation.
Right.
I'm like, oh, they know some, but then they come back and they're like, this is really good.
Man,
Shout
that's
out to,
huge.
yeah, shout out to them.
Man, we got to give shout outs to them. They don't want to go keep coming.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Say, tell me about a personal moment where maybe from childhood or past job that helped shape your life.
In business,
Yes, sir.
specifically, like, again, my mom's in the early 2000s, late 90s. She was a nail tech.
Wow.
So she did nails from home alongside her, warehouse job and
Right.
stuff like that, 9 to 5. And grandma, she was she decorated parties, quinceañeras and sweet 16s and stuff like that.
Whoa.
All the tablecloths, all the flower arrangements, all the everything. So I would go out there and I would help, set up things. And any way I could get, she was like, I'm gonna pay you, like I'm gonna pay you what you're worth, just work hard and you can get what you can. And
100%.
I learned, like, man, you invested, you bought all these tables, you bought all this stuff, and after you buy it all, you get to rent it out over and over and over. And I'm like, okay, like I'm counting. I'm like, okay, we can stack this money up, like. So I definitely early on when I was 10, 11, 12, I was learning things
Wow.
about business. and how to flip it.
Right. The art of transaction.
Yeah.
That's huge, man. So both mom and grandma was a huge influence in teaching you, business and the structure of it and so forth.
Yeah.
Wow, man. No wonder you got so many customers. Man, you started at a young age, man.
Yeah, I would say like that's something special about business though too,
Right.
like being who you are and kindness and
true.
being a humble person, human. People tell me like, you was always nice to me, you was always friendly and stuff. So it's not always like who you know, but like how you treated people along the whole way, the whole journey, and I've always just been real down to earth and authentic to people. And
yes, sir, I feel that.
Now when they see me like, you do tacos, bro, like man, I gotta support you, and people not afraid to spread the word of mouth for me.
Right. Man, you deserve it, 100%. And the key thing you just said was, being humble.
Yeah.
That definitely gets us a long way in life.
Sure.
Right. And man, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man, that, you didn't allow success, to change you.
Oh, most definitely.
That actually it just encouraged you to continue to be who you are.
Yeah.
Man, a gift. You constantly sharing gifts with us.
The spotlight, the money, is not going to change you. It's just going to amplify who you already were.
That's true.
It's really going to amplify. If you was, not a good person,
right,
money going to make you an even worse person.
Right, that's true. And we've seen that.
If you was generous when you didn't have it, you're going to be generous when you got it.
That's right.
Right.
100%. Because we understand why we're in the position.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. Man, I was curious, there's been a lot of conversation in the news and the media in regards of, laws being changed. There's been a lot of, advocacy at Capitol, our state capitol in regards of, certain type of licenses, food vendors that can and cannot. I know there's been a huge discrepancy in regards of those that do have a license get hit with a higher fine than those that don't. And, man, being someone that had to go through all those steps and processes in order to be out there and serve the people, with all of the certifications that you had to obtain, man, how do those things affect your business?
Man, I started as an illegal street vendor, you know what I mean? So
somewhere, right?
we all got to start somewhere.
That's true.
And I don't believe that they're, everybody's fighting for attention.
Right.
And, what you have to offer is really got to speak for itself.
That's true.
I don't knock vendors or think that they're taking from me or anything. At my corner that I set up next to another Mexican food taco truck, and I don't think they have anything bad towards me, and I don't have anything bad towards them.
Right.
We honestly serve two different styles of tacos. I don't serve chicken and asada and the fish taco or whatever things that they have. So they may get some customers from me, and I might get some customers for them if that person just happens to be looking for Mexican food.
That's true.
I mean, I can't say that I don't have it in me to be like bitter about illegal street vendors. I do have a safety concern as far as like, because I know with us in this city, like we had a problem with our hop, and it was just getting out of hand.
Yes.
Where people were everywhere, and it was a lot of people in one specific area 100%. That was hard to move around. And you want to just be safe with the amount of people that are there, the hands that are touching, the money that's being transacted.
Yes.
Like, there's not a lot of security in certain situations like that, and people out here with cash. Like,
and sanitation is key.
Sanitation is key, and but I love it. Shout out to everybody who's trying to make $1 and trying to make something happen for their families.
No, 100%, because man, we all got to start somewhere, and I totally agree, and appreciative that the laws have moved in a way of giving everyone an opportunity now. Yeah, that's important.
There's a lot of opportunity. People got to eat every day. If we're talking specifically food, people got to eat every day.
That's true.
And just, make that effort. That integrity is important too. Making that effort. We're like, all right, I'm trying to get onto it because I'm a person who don't like paperwork. Like,
You know
what I mean? I'm all about like, I'm doing everything but paperwork, man.
Yeah, man.
That's for my wife. That's for my mama. That's for somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? I can't handle paperwork. It stressed me out. You know what I mean? But like, I could do 2 hours of paperwork and I'll be tired. I need a nap. But I go work a 12-hour shift and I'm like, what's up? What we doing tonight? Like, that's nothing.
No, I totally understand.
Yeah.
It is a discipline, right? It definitely is a discipline. But it's looking in front of that computer,
Yeah.
you know, while you are reconciling and so forth, it could tire you out more so than you actually moving your body and doing things.
Yeah.
It's,
People have strengths and weaknesses.
That's
Just,
true.
I would just ask everybody to have their integrity and just be like, hey, this is the law. This is what the city wants. This is what the county wants.
Right.
Like, let me just do what I'm trying to do and you know, have my morals right and just try to, you know, abide by the law, you know.
100%. You back of house.
Yeah.
Man, you sticking to what you good at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As my grandfather would say, we got to stick to what we know.
Most definitely.
Right. Oh, man. Say, what role does community, you know, especially here in Fresno, play in the growth and how you connect with customers?
Community is everything.
Everything.
Community is how I got started. Man, like I started in my childhood neighborhood and man, like everybody rode for me when I started.
That's
And
what's up.
the product spoke for itself, and then the
Right.
people spoke for me, and they just told their family, their friends, their
Wow.
pastors.
Right.
You know what I mean? They told everybody, it's like, you gotta try this. Just go
Right.
try it. Just go eat. And yeah, I had people. We were locked down, restaurants closed, barbershops closed,
Right.
but Anthony's Tacos was open in the front yard. So community is everything for me. Community is huge. I try to give back to my community.
Yes, sir.
That is helping me feed my family, and I'm
Right.
trying to help feed their family and give them good energy and give them good food to enjoy.
That's true, man. Going back to those humble beginnings, man. Reciprocity.
For sure.
Yeah, man. It's definitely part of your moral compass.
Yeah.
Man, now we got to touch on something, Anthony. So, what about, you know, what's the insight on Mexican OT, L.A. Russell, and the Taco Throwdown?
Oh man. Mexican OT was an alley-oop from my boy K Rich. Shout out
Okay.
K Rich.
Oh, man. Big shout out to K.
Big shout out to K Rich. He alley-ooped that. We did the mixer.
Right.
And you know, he came through. We did the interview with Mexican OT.
Ooh.
And he liked the food.
Right.
You know, I remember him saying it was better than Texas for sure.
Okay.
Fresno was doing it better than Texas. We doing things big.
Believe so.
We doing it big.
Right.
But man, it was a wonderful experience.
Yes.
And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed to look back at that experience, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of just something great to experience.
Right.
Man.
Right.
And La Russell was a whole another staple
That's
for me.
huge.
Man, that's my guy, man. That's my family, and I got put onto him early. Shout out to the Troy Center. He brought him out. They do a community kickball event,
Okay.
fundraiser and stuff. And he brought out La Russell when La Russell was still coming up. He
Right.
brought him out. And man, I fell in love that day.
Man,
I
that guy's
downloaded all
huge.
the albums and I just
Right.
kept going. And then his team and everybody was like, yo, we seen you online. Like, come to Vallejo. We're going to do this. And man, I hadn't gone anywhere in that food truck,
Right.
and I didn't have a whole lot of faith in getting there, but I said I'm gonna try.
And you did.
We went all the way to Vallejo, yeah.
Whoa, man, what an experience.
Yeah, it was great. We fed the whole 400 people in his backyard, and he came on the truck, and we got an interview with him.
Wow.
Man, it was crazy.
Oh, man, that's an experience to never
Crazy.
forget.
Yeah, I don't regret nothing, man. I said yes right away. Shortly after, there had a lot of food truck problems with breaking down mechanical issues, but we made it to Vallejo.
What, man, and that's not a short drive either.
It was not.
Man,
Nah.
out of the food truck with all that equipment
All
and
the
stuff.
food, everything. I'm like, don't spill nothing.
Man, I know that had to have been a great experience. And they probably still looking for you to come back.
It was great. We've been invited back, and it didn't align with, you know, like I said, we had mechanical issues at the moment, and yeah, man, they're always
what's
ready
up.
to lend a hand, and
Right.
they're starting to throw their own festivals, and they're like, hey, you're on a vendor list, anytime you can, anytime you want to.
You got a spot.
Yeah, put in that.
That's
you know,
family right there, man.
that
That's
Vallejo
family
County,
right there.
that Solano County permit, and
right.
you in, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And so, man, Taco Throwdown. You went to Taco Throwdown and
Throwdown is great. Shout out to Mike Oz, Fresno Street Eats, everybody doing the Throwdown, man.
Right.
Like, that's a huge event for the city
True.
and taco vendors specifically.
Right.
and it's thousands of people, man. And we get to
Oh
moving.
man.
We get to moving. I'm proud of what we did this last one. I did. I added an extra cook. I added an
Okay.
extra register. I said we need to be as fast as we
Right.
can. We need to be faster.
Right.
'Cause
Right.
we did it 2 years ago, and I was like, okay, that was cool. My back was hurting. My back was hurting, but I was like, all right, I need to give this load, split the load with somebody,
Yes, sir.
and we did extra. But yeah, man, that's a great experience. Man, I
Man.
love doing that
Every year.
every year.
I mean, it's like the whole valley plus
We're gonna
some
take
for
it.
there.
We're gonna take the championship
Oh yeah.
one year. Bro.
Oh,
We
100%.
gotta get people, feed as many as you can, man. Get people voting, get
Right.
all those votes in and tallied up, man. But
We're gonna have Miss Audrey out there, lobbying.
oh,
She'll
for
get the
sure.
votes.
You're right.
Shout out to Miss Audrey. She gonna get the votes for sure. so man, how do you feel and partner keep your personal and business life balanced? That's a huge challenge, right? To
Keeping everything balanced.
right, keeping everybody,
Right.
a family and
Yeah.
business.
It's
You know,
it's I'm glad that I'm like a single focused like man.
Right.
Like man, I got boxes when I'm Anthony's Tacos, when I'm 18 and I'm doing work, I got that on lock. I'm executing everything I need to do with the highest efficiency that I can. I'm
Yes,
making
sir.
sure we on time, we open it up on time, we serving the people. And yeah, and then I got my kids that I attend to, and I'm a full-time father.
Right.
Like, boom, I'm in dad mode. I gotta turn everything off, as far as Anthony's Tacos, and I gotta be a husband, like
Right.
I get to spread my life out, turn things on, turn things off when I can,
Yes, sir.
put the phones down, put the social media down, even though I want to be extremely successful at all of it. Like I'm well balanced at, just staying disciplined and saying, you know what, that ain't the time for it right now. Or, my wife would tell me like, hey, I need some more time. I need you to turn, I need attention over here. So she'll tell me, and if I'm failing at it, if I'm lacking in it at any point, she'll pick me up and be like, yeah, this is where we're at. This is what we need.
That balance, right? She brings that
yeah.
balance.
And then the money get low, she's like, all right, you need to go back to work. Yeah. 2 days off? No. Get back out there.
Say mama cracking the whip. Man, shout out to the wife, man. Man, thanks to the wife, man, we was able to get you here today.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
She said, man, go out there and make that happen. Oh man, that's a beautiful thing. Is there any like gems for, those that are currently entrepreneurs or looking to become an entrepreneur that's, dating or have a family? Is there anything you like to share to the people on, how to, work that balance?
Man. I'm heavy in my calendar, and I'm heavy on keeping my family in the loop with the
Yes.
calendar. We got a family calendar. My son is in it. My wife is in it.
Okay.
I got another calendar where my brothers, my moms, and everybody's in it. So like football games is in there, soccer games, awards, assemblies.
Right.
Like, man, just
Transparency.
things can just happen at all times, and I just need y'all to know what's happening.
Right.
And make it if you can.
Yes.
If you can't, life is going faster than it ever
That's true.
has.
That's true.
That's what
That's
it feels
true.
like. So that's definitely my gem, is just trying to stay on schedule and try to, keep everything written down,
Right.
what I got going on, because at any moment you could be like, oh man, I get lost on what day it is.
Yeah.
Like I get lost on what day
100%.
it is. 2 times, 3 times a week.
Everything's moving fast.
Yeah.
No,
So-
everything's moving
and
fast.
I don't like to be busy. I want to be balanced. I don't want to be busy. I don't want to.
That's so important.
I don't want people to feel like I'm too busy for them or
Right.
anything like that. I'm just a mortal man trying to manage everything.
That's
you know
it.
what I mean?
That's
Just
it.
trying to manage life, and like this business is nonstop. Whether I'm thinking about it all the time or if I'm physically working on it, you know how it is.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah. No,
you're trying
I know.
to run 2
Right.
buildings.
Yes.
People, you got people to manage.
Right.
And
Oh, it's tough.
it's tough.
Man,
So,
different personalities.
for sure.
Right.
That.
Man,
That.
we have a backdoor conversation on that. Man, Anthony, do you have a ritual of any kind that you start your day off with that gets you going?
Mm.
I mean, you got this amazing aura, man. I don't think
I
it got to
don't.
be little to nothing that would
It's not a
upset you.
ritual. It's not a ritual, but it's a habit of my mind, or just a personality trait that I have. That I mean, I'm blessed that I have it.
Yes.
My wife doesn't like that I have it because I'll wake up with a list. Just I see everything that I got to do for the day.
Man, that's a
I
gift.
see it
Right.
immediately, and she rather me have like a slower morning and good mornings and conversations and stuff. And I'm cursed with just like, nope, I know exactly what I need to do today. This is everything that's gonna happen, and my time management is crazy. So I'm just like, okay, I'm on it, boom, 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 and everything happens according to plan. And then it gets me in trouble because she's like, hey, slow down. Like, it ain't about work first thing in the morning, and it ain't go, 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 and I'm working on it. And she's helping me find that balance. And I'm helping her. Hey, it's time to work, baby.
Yeah.
It ain't time to be distracted.
That's right.
It ain't fun and games right now.
That's right, because she be cracking that whip.
Right. I don't crack down on her hard enough, but she is learning a lot of things from me in that aspect, where it's like she's running her own business, and I gotta, remind her like, hey, you gotta tend to that shop, and you gotta do this and that. Like,
That's
if
true.
if I were running this shop, this is what I
Right.
wipe in there, be here,
No,
show up on
those
Sunday,
details.
show up on Sunday when nobody's there, and handle those things, get that checklist or write it in your notes, like different things that we teach each other.
100%.
For sure.
Man, sound like you should have been a CPA, man. You very organized.
I could probably do that.
Man, you very organized. It seems like you like numbers too.
I like
Right.
it. I can do it. Yeah.
Man, that's your language. I love it. Is there a moment where you ever felt like, man, this is it? We've accomplished a lot. Now let's just sell off into the wind.
No, man, I can't get there.
Right.
I can't do that. It's so much more to, we're only 6 years in.
That's true.
4 years in as like an official business. Like,
Right.
I did 2 years illegally from my front yard.
Right.
Just saving up to buy this food truck and like have a big vision for that. Being able to be mobile, being able to do these big, large events and meet these people and be successful online.
Yes.
And just touch the global scale, like through the internet,
Yeah.
right? Like, a lot of people know our brand and who we are and what we do.
Right.
Just in different countries, different states. Like,
Wow.
it's crazy the way the internet works.
Wow.
But like, I'm blessed to have accomplished a lot of things,
Right.
and there's still more that I'm hungry for
Yes, sir.
that I don't need to fuel me or anything. But like, I just know that it's there, and I'm capable of doing a lot of things.
Right.
And I love to just make it happen.
Yeah.
know what I mean?
100%. I mean, you love the magic in it.
Yeah.
Man, you're a creator.
Yeah, I love creating, man. I got my hands in all of it.
Right,
The
right.
social medias, the cooking, the cleanup, you know what I mean?
And you tie it all
I'm
in.
doing it all.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, you
Video
are high energy.
productions, the merchandise. Like, I got a lot of stuff that I just love to make happen.
Right.
And I get to do it for myself. I get to do it for my wife's business.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Man, so you got a
enjoy doing
background in this.
no,
Wow.
not at all.
You just learned it.
I just learn. I
Wow.
watch videos. I listen to a lot of podcasts. As far as business goes,
Right.
business
Right.
business podcasts. But design, I'm not a full graphic designer or anything like that. But like,
You know how to do some
I
things.
know how to sketch something up and be
Yes.
like, hey, I need somebody to execute this a lot
Right.
better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
So
And as a business owner, I mean, you save on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the
And I like-
design fee.
yeah, I like being tapped in. I like
Right.
building our culture. I like building our culture is what I have fallen in love with
Man,
doing. You know
I
what
love
mean?
it.
So
And here we
building the-
are for the culture podcast.
for the culture,
Man.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
you 100%. I was curious. What's the farthest a customer have traveled to taste your food?
I had somebody from India come.
Whoa.
Yes, India.
Wow.
I happened to be doing DoorDash. My truck was broken down, and I was like, "How can I still make money?"
Right.
I'm gonna park this parked right here at my house. I'm gonna do DoorDash from here. And somebody
Yes.
came. They were here for Yosemite. We get a lot of travelers because of Yosemite.
Okay.
So people will fly into Fresno, the
Right.
airport, go to Yosemite or go to LA, San Francisco. A lot of like tourist stuff. But I had these people from India. I've had people from New York. I had people from Boston. I've had a follower of mine. Shout out to Jen. She came from Green Bay Packers, Wisconsin.
Whoa.
She brought me a Green Bay beanie. I'm a 49er fan, but hey, thank you.
Right.
But yeah, just followers, man. TikTok, Instagram,
That's amazing.
YouTube. I just started doing YouTube, but man, I've applied myself to do all of them, and I set out a goal. I'm like, hey, this year I'm taking TikTok serious. I'm gonna do this many views. I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, blew it out the water.
Wow,
Like, I blew it out. It's happening. Yeah, this month I was like, I'm doing YouTube. Like,
Right.
I got my money on YouTube, creating a whole new content series, and we doing it, and millions of views within 7 videos. You know what I mean?
Already?
Like it pops off. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm doing something right.
Right.
Keep doing that. Like
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
Wow.
it's just awareness, man. And
Yeah.
people want to donate to your Cash App, your Venmo.
Right.
Come by when they can. Order food.
Yes.
Whatever you got going on. If you're supporting a good cause, if you're being humble, kindness goes a long way, man. Like
Yes.
people find it. People find you.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
people
true.
are attracted to
Right.
your,
You're the magnet.
you're illuminating. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Oh man, that's
It's been going
amazing,
well.
man.
Yep.
So you like the walking attraction, man. You just magnetic. I love it though. So man, he said 7 videos
Yeah, on YouTube.
and it already hit 1 million views.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
huge.
I started handing out free tacos on the street right there on Blackstone and Shaw.
Man, you know what? I was actually I was literally gonna park my car a mile away and walk as if I was gonna be catching the facts and get one of those tacos. 'Cause I saw you get somebody
Right.
and I said,
Yeah.
man, I need to get that's how I can get it.
And those videos are blowing up on every platform. And I've been giving free food away. People will order 4 and I'll slide in 5.
There
6
you
in
go.
there, you know what I mean? Or I got my regular like homeless folks that are my homies, man. They just
Yeah.
come by, they come get a meal anytime. Shout out Jeffrey, shout out Alfonso. Like
Oh man, I
anytime they
love
want a
it.
meal, they come get it. You know, I've never had a sour heart that anybody's
Yeah.
getting over on me and he was taking advantage of me. I'm here just to feed the people. And
100%.
if you ask and you can receive, bro. Like closed mouths don't get fed.
true.
Anybody who needs something, anybody's going something, I try to, be a decent human being and help them out. You know?
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, giving back.
Yeah.
Giving back
For
and,
sure.
and keeping people, fulfilled.
Yeah.
Both in speaking life into them and feeding them.
And man, when that food hit their tongue, man, I'm telling you, they light up. It's truly amazing. It's truly amazing what our food does for people. And
Right.
some people, this reminds me of my great grandma's food, or this reminds me of this or that,
Yes.
or like this is the best thing I've had in 3 weeks. Some other guy just told me like, yeah, man, like thank you, bro. Like I'm
Wow.
just happy that it brings more joy to my day.
Right.
Like man, I did that for somebody, So
Man, I saw where you gave some food to someone at the bus stop.
yeah.
And then, next thing you know, they was at your taco truck.
Yep.
Man, so what? They downed it and then decided they wanted to buy something.
Yep. That's
Man, I thought that was amazing.
excellent marketing,
Right,
man. And
right.
like some people online are saying, hey, he's doing it the dealer way. Bro.
Yeah.
Give him a little taste and then they come for
For the
I
brand.
say, hey, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Right.
Got that magic right there.
Man, so I'm telling you, boy, In and Out better watch out, boy. Anthony
Right.
Tacos is on their heels.
Right. That's amazing. That's amazing that you say that. I look up to that brand for sure.
Yeah.
And I love their culture and I love what they stand for. I love the simplicity of the menu. And
True.
there's
True.
things like that brands like that really like push me forward. And
Right.
I look up to for sure.
Right. And the quality, man. The
The way they
customer
treat people,
Correct.
the people who are working for them,
Right.
like all that,
Right.
Yeah,
And you know what? I could see why that you will, the correlation, because of the fact that you being so organized, and when you go into In and Out, I mean, it's just organized, right?
yeah,
Like everybody had their position and it feeds into the next, and it's
Yeah.
just that assembly line is off the hook, man.
yeah.
And it gets done.
It gets done.
And the taste, the quality is
fantastic.
right.
Yep.
Right. Oh my goodness, man. Watch out. You might be offered a CEO position
Man.
since the CEO left California.
Man, was she going to Tennessee or something like
Tennessee.
that?
She was Tennessee.
I be watching.
All right. Avoid those. She running from those state taxes, but I ain't mad. As they at looking ahead, well, I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Looking ahead, man, what personal goals do you and Bianca have outside of business, and how do they tie back to your vision?
Um, we have goals of opening another food truck or a restaurant, brick and mortar type
Yes.
deal. As expanding our family,
Right.
and they all just tie into continuing the journey and continuing to change more lives and
100%.
feed more people, make more people happy,
100%.
and just go around and spread positivity for sure.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So, man, you're gonna be not only duplicating yourself, but in a way to where it just gets better
Yeah,
by each generation.
for sure.
I love it.
Pass
I
on the
love
torch,
it.
man. I need to find my number two.
Yeah.
Somebody who's like just like me, because it takes a lot. You know what I mean?
100%.
If you really can't see somebody managing everything that you manage, they gotta move the way you move.
Yeah.
Like for real.
No.
And I look forward to that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like having OCD, but it's about your business. They just got to be, perfectly aligned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And perfection is, can be real. If you work hard at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you work hard at it.
Well, you just raising the capital. God willing, we'll do one or two of those things within the next couple of years. Yeah.
Well, I mean, looking around, man, with all the KFCs and Wendy's shut down, it looked like
those are amazing.
That real estate is up for lease. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. I was just seeing Upper Memorial, another local business here, and they moved into a Popeyes. I'm like, man, that's amazing real estate right there.
True.
McKinley and First.
No, I didn't know that was shut down.
Shut down, yeah.
That's been there forever.
Yeah.
Right by the canal.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's been gone for a little while, and they moved in. They got their signs up. They got it all painted up, brand
looking
colors.
good.
I'm like, man, that's what's up.
Oh
man.
my goodness! Hey, I think one of those got your name on it.
Man,
You
man,
want to go
it.
ahead
You
and
get a Taco Bell or something.
I'm ready set up, ready to go.
Oh yeah, all that.
Man, you won't have to do too much on the build out.
Yeah.
I see it happening.
Yeah.
2026 is gonna be your year.
Yeah.
Man. No doubt.
For sure.
Well, man, brother, is there anything you would like to say to the people that's been watching us today?
Man, shout out to you. Shout out to everything that you got going on. If nobody has told you, as of late, you're doing great. Just keep trying. There's plenty of people out there ready to support you. They may not be from your own community. They may not be from your own family. They could be total strangers. Keep putting yourself out there on the internet, and keep giving it your best. Keep putting your best foot forward, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in due time.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I felt that. That was definitely a message
sure.
that I needed to hear. And I thank you, man.
Sure.
Thank you for coming on For the Culture podcast. Man, speaking life, both into us and the people that's watching. And, man, I hope that your wife, encouraged you to come back on again.
Right. Most definitely.
Thank you so much, Anthony, man. I'm definitely be there. Yeah, so much.